After spending over 30 years working with couples and exploring the nuances of relational dynamics, I have had the opportunity to observe complex and fascinating phenomena. One of the most significant discoveries I have made along this journey is that there is one question capable of immediately revealing whether a man is truly falling in love. Many women may sense this signal, but often fail to fully grasp its depth and importance. They end up ignoring that clear hint that he is already imagining you in his future, projecting his life into a dimension that includes you. When a man falls in love, his brain undergoes a remarkable and fascinating neurological transformation. He abandons the thought limited to the present to begin projecting himself into the future, giving rise to what I call future emotional projection. This change is not only about how he thinks, but is manifested through specific questions and behaviors that reveal his deep emotional state. It is a complex process, but incredibly significant for building a lasting bond. Neuroscience has shown that there's a clear distinction between a man who feels only physical attraction and one who develops a deep emotional bond. When attraction is purely physical, the areas of the brain associated with immediate gratification are activated, while the prefrontal cortex, responsible for long-term planning, remains inactive. In this condition, his thinking is focused on the immediate. He worries about tonight's dinner, weekend plans, or momentary intimacy. This is the mode of instant gratification, where every impulse is geared towards seeking immediate pleasure. On the contrary, when falling in love begins to manifest, everything changes significantly. The prefrontal cortex is activated, and he starts imagining future scenarios that include you, generating a bond that goes beyond the simple present. It is at this moment that his mind begins to construct a narrative in which both of you play a central role. This process is not just mental, it also involves deep emotions and feelings intertwined in an affectionate bond. For this reason, it is essential to pay attention to 3 questions that a man will only ask if he is seriously falling in love. The first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? At first glance, it may seem like a simple curiosity or a trivial question, but in reality, it represents a deep attempt to assess emotional compatibility and long-term plans. When a man asks you about your future, he's not trying to fill an awkward silence. He's trying to understand if your visions of life can align. He wants to know if you are someone with whom he can build something meaningful and lasting, a life partner with whom to face the challenges and joys that the future holds. The second question, which requires even more courage on his part, is, what do you feel for me? For a man, expressing vulnerability is a gesture of great audacity. Society often teaches men to maintain a certain control over their emotions, to not expose themselves, and to remain strong in every circumstance. If he pushes himself to ask you this question, he is seeking a way to validate your connection and his emotional investment. The answer you provide can either reinforce his vulnerability or push him away, so it is crucial to respond with sincerity and clarity. Do not minimize your feelings. Have the courage to express what you feel, even if you are uncertain. This type of honesty can serve as a powerful catalyst for a deeper and more authentic bond. Your response can open the door to deeper and more meaningful communication, allowing both of you to explore your emotions in a context of mutual trust. Finally, there are the everyday questions, such as, have you eaten? Did you get home? Although they may seem like simple gestures of courtesy, these questions represent genuine emotional care. When a man asks you about your day, he is demonstrating that you are on his mind, even when you are apart. It is not just good manners. It is a strong signal that he cares about you and is concerned for your well-being. These small, everyday gestures may seem trivial, but they are actually expressions of affection that contribute to building a solid and meaningful bond. Every time he asks how you are or if you have eaten, he is manifesting his desire to take care of you, to be present in your life even when he is physically absent. Additionally, there is a bonus question that can be considered a silent declaration of love. Do you want to meet my family? This invitation should not be underestimated. It means that he trusts you and sees you as a lasting and important presence in his life. He wants you to enter his world, and this is a truly significant step. Including you in his family life indicates that he is investing in a future together and wants the people he cares about to know you. It is as if he is saying, I want you to be part of my life in a deep and authentic way. In summary, not all men who compliment you or show affection are genuinely falling in love. However, if they ask you these questions, it is evident that their brains are building an emotional future with you. Your response to these questions can either strengthen that bond or compromise it completely. It is important to recognize the power of words and the emotions that lie behind them. Every word has the power to bring you closer or push you away, to build or destroy. Therefore, be aware of the impact your responses can have. Remember that in moments of mutual vulnerability, the most authentic connections are forged. Do not be afraid to be honest and share your dreams and emotions. By doing so, you not only validate his feelings but also build a deep and lasting bond. Vulnerability is a key component in any authentic relationship, and embracing it together can lead to an entirely new and fascinating dimension. Every interaction counts. Every word has the power to bring you closer or push you away. Be ready to listen and respond with an open heart, because true love is a journey worth taking. Do not forget that emotional intimacy is built over time, through communication and mutual respect. Every step you take towards vulnerability not only brings you closer to him, but also enriches your life, bringing with it new experiences and opportunities for personal growth. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on these important themes. I hope these observations help you navigate relationships with greater awareness and understanding. Keep in mind the importance of staying open and genuine. Authentic love requires courage, and every step toward vulnerability can lead you to extraordinary connections. Embrace your journey, face uncertainties with confidence, and remember that love is a journey, not a simple destination. The experiences you share, the emotions you express, and the connections you build will be the foundation of a deep and meaningful relationship. Never underestimate the power of your voice and your feelings. They are what can truly transform a simple attraction into lasting and authentic love. Every relationship is an opportunity to grow, not just as a couple, but also as individuals. Learn to recognize key moments, opportunities for connection, and occasions to share your vulnerability. In conclusion, do not forget that love is a journey that requires patience, understanding, and mutual effort. Every interaction is a step towards a deeper connection, and every sincere discussion can contribute to strengthening the bond you share. Always keep an open mind and a willing heart, for what you build over time can turn out to be an extraordinary bond, capable of overcoming challenges and growing in ways you never would have imagined. Love is a journey to embark on together, and every step you take is a step toward a shared future rich in hope and possibilities.